Հայկական տարբերակը կարողանանք ստեղծել այն ժամանակ, երբ որ հայերեն AI-ը այդ մակարդակի բարձրանա։ Իսկ այս ինքը ինչ որ մենք անում ենք, ընդհանրապես աշխարհում առաջինն է։ Այսինքն այս app-ը, որ դուք տեսնում եք, գոյություն չունի աշխարհում, հունվարին երևի մենք launch եղած կլինենք արդեն։ Իսկ պատկերացրեք հայկական AI ինչքան պետքա զարգանա, որ sense անգլերեն AI-ն է մենակ հələ որ այս բաները թույլ տալիս, երբ որ լինի, հա, իհարկե կանենք։
Շնորհակալություն։ Ես էլ եմ ուզում ստարտափի հետ կապված հարց տալ, որ կարող ենք chat ունենալ, ում հետ ուզում ենք, հա։ Ուզում եի հասկանալ, եղել է որ մենակ եք զգացել, ոչ մեկին չի եղել ինչ որ բան պատմելու, հա, ոչ մեկ չի եղել, դրա համար կարիքն է առաջացել, որ խոսես ինչ որ մեկի հետ, դրա համար առաջացել է։
Իմ կարիքը չի, իմ կարիքը իմ հաճախորդների կարիքն է, ու ընդհանրապես այդ ուզում եմ համել ձեզ համար էլի վերցնեք որպես բան, որովհետև ինչ որ մի բան որ դու ստեղծում ես մարդկանց համար, ոչ թե քո համար։ Եթե դու քո համար ես ստեղծում, ուրեմն մենակ դու պետք է օգտվես։ Եթե մարդկանց համար ես ստեղծում, պետք է այդ մարդկանց պատկերը ունենաս աչքիդ առաջ, մտածես իրանք ինչ կուզեն ու ստեղծես մի բան, որ իրանց համար օգտակար լինի։ Okay. Հա, 2 րոպեանոց ձայնագրություն ես տալիս AI-ին, ինքը իր ձայնով արդեն քո համար կոնտենտը գեներացնում է։ Իդեպ նման բան էլ դեռ չկա։ Այսինքն նման app, որը այդ բանը educational app լինի ու նման հնարավորություն տա, դեռ չկա։ Ինչ ուզես, ամբողջ կոնտենտը, թե educational, թե հեքիաթները, ամբողջ կոնտենտը կարաս, ասենք, նույնիսկ ես ընդեղ էլ նշեցի, օրինակ մահացած տատիկի ձայնը կարոտում ես ու իր ձայնով կարաս լսես ամեն ինչ, էլի, եթե ունես մաքուր իր ձայնը, որ կարաս upload անես ծրագիր։ Ամսական երևի $5.99 կլինի subscription-ը։
Thank you very much. Let's give it up for Shavash.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was really interesting. The key message I am going to take away with me today is the statement that we need to dream big, but also to stay grounded, because dreamers alone cannot do whatever those who are grounded and are ready and present at the present can do. So now this is the time for the dreamers who are trying to be also grounded with their pitches, and Argyris is going to introduce more about the pitches.
Do I have 2 minutes?
We do have 2 minutes, yeah. 3 if you want.
Thank you, I do. So, since we are about the dreamers, and believe me, we couldn't have a better start, Shavash. It was we thank you for this. It was a great start for this morning. You said that thing very well. It's not just a one person's journey. It needs lots of powers to converge. Luck, of course, because timing is also a very important parameter. But it's the door that we walk alone and there is this moment of solitude that you have to deal with yourself and how many punches you can get, according to Mr. Balboa. So speaking about punches, there are a lot of factors that get punched. I would like to know if there is anyone in the audience, someone who is trying to pursue his or her startup dream that faced serious trouble that would like to share today. Any kind of trouble, any kind of difficulty. Would you like to share it with us? First of all, are there any startup people who are actually pursuing their startup dream today? Just raise hands. Don't be afraid. There you are. How about mentors? We have one. Okay. Please. See, we are, as mentors are a very particular species. we kind of get the hits from all kinds of places as we try to help. And we're very challenged. I would like to hear on your side, what are the biggest challenges you find as a mentor? As a mentor, when you try to open up the horizon for the startups and you try to help, could you share any Any of your
Yeah, I
views?
can share my views because actually I was telling everybody that students are uh, lazy. Actually, they are lazy, and as Shavar said, everything is about mindset. Like you have to change your mindset, guys. You are taking things as in university. The startup thing is not university. Startup is a more serious thing, in my opinion. And you don't take it like something to give you a task and you should do it. Of course not. It should be too much proactiveness, too much, I don't know.
It's not about a grade, basically. You don't get any grade, oh, got a grade on a
Right.
paper I delivered. It's
Why
not
I'm
about
telling?
that.
Because everybody performed his slides at the last day, last moment, last hour even. And I was working them up to night. Can you imagine? So
We have
everything they
seen,
left at the end, and the end, and the end. Why? Because I don't know. It's a mindset. Actually, as Shavar told, it's about mindset. Change your.
exactly.
The same thing for the elders. Well,
So,
yeah. Maybe we are also lazy, but mindset should be changed, guys.
listen, I'm not sure if it is lazy. Maybe it reflects to us like that. But the mindset is definitely the key word here, is how we view things, how we actually understand the value of, of this osmosis, of this effort, and what it brings to you inside kind of change. I can tell you that there are many top schools, Ivy League schools in the United States, and not just the United States, that have introduced the acceleration process as an alternative to an MBA, a Master in Business Administration, seriously. Because it's much more rigorous, much more realistic, and less theoretical. Because you actually put your brain into work. But this practice that converges the professor not in the academic role, but as a mentor for an effort. And you, not just as a student, but as a future professional, it takes you a step further in the evolutionary process. You have a different role. You're not a student anymore. He's not a professor anymore. You cooperate. You are associates into a project. And if that project has to do with actual things that I want to do this, it's not a paper you submit anymore. It becomes part of you. And this is the difficulty in the role that the mentor and the challenge has, that he steps out of his academic shoes. And this is the difficulty that you also face, that you have to step out of your academic role. Oh, I have to submit this along with 10 more. No, it's not that. It's not that. So there is a Darwinian thing that not all will survive, not all will evolve. And that process develops the professor more also. I mean, you become better as a professor because you are more into practice, and you become better as a student because you practice. So I urge you to understand, to see this with a different mindset. When Savars came up to the stage, he shared with you very, very important things, not coming out of business practice, but out of his heart and of his life. Exactly.
From the life.
Out of his life. These are life lessons, actual life lessons, that have a different kind of value and require a different kind of interpretation. Not just interpretation, I have to read this and, go pass an exam. No one's going to give you any grade. Even if you get an A grade, if you write a paper out of this, no one is going to evaluate it. So, thank you. You have a very, very difficult task ahead of you. Courage and luck. And I hope you keep up with the same spirit of wanting to help people, because help is needed. It's not enough, and helps also need to be absorbed, and it's not easy. And this is why entrepreneurship is not an easy thing. And not all entrepreneurs and their dreams survive. Most of the projects will actually die in the market. So, you know, it's not just about dream big, it's about also acting big. With all the responsibility. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, it's dreamers' time. I'm holding upside down, pretending that I'm reading. So, there we are. Here are the 7 last ones, starting with Arm Heritage, coming to stage, falling from an in-grandparents' home that needs to get ready. So, am I reading the right thing? Yeah, am I? So is Arm Heritage here? That's life. Things change. So, are you ready? Matham. I would like to say there or there, wherever you like, but closer to here. Just don't fall.
We can start.
Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Ina, and today I will introduce you my startup, which called Matem. First of all, I would like to start my speech with the words of Benjamin Franklin. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I learn. Here you can see 2 books. One of the book is the book of probability theory, and the second one, the book of mathematics. Both of them are not ordinary in our life. And now the books are more interesting, more interactive. It seems that every children will be happy in new books, but we have a problem. The children don't like to study. Also, they don't like to study mathematics in ordinary books because they are not interactive and there are no quizzes in here. We have a solution. Our solution is Matem will help to improve mental math and probability theory skills. It is our application will be. Also our product, we have 5 sectors, is mathematics, probability and quizzes, which are 3 options. Also we have best quizzes, which cost is $1.99 for one-time charge. As well as we have premium membership, which includes Explain Me and chatbot bottoms. It's 7 days free trial, and for 12 months it costs $7.99 USD. How it looks. In 2 pictures you can see how it will looks our application and the exercises. Also below you can see Explain Me button. Also, as I noticed, we have a chatbot. Here, every children have to write their question about the exercises or the quizzes, and our support team as well as the tutors will answer you as soon as possible. Our business model included 5 points: that premium membership, chatbot, Explain Me button, intellectual games, and probability quizzes, which are very important in our life because in usual schools we don't use probability. Also, our advantages available everywhere, every time, and for everyone. Easy to use, visible results. Competitors, we have not local competitors, but we have competitors in the App Store. For example, it's Photomath, Math Riddles, and Talk Probability. Here is our advantages regarding the application. Also, as you know, that the success of the children is the success of the parent. That means smart child equals happy parent. Thank you.
What's the competition that you currently have? Are there any alternatives to your application? Have you done any market research?
Yeah, I already, sorry. Our competitors, in our application, you can see the exercises in mathematics probability. We have also the exercises of probability in the application Math Riddles, also chat and quizzes. For me, chat is very important because the students have many questions, for example, because not everyone can solve this problem. And they have to know how to solve the problem. Also, one of the problems that I want to notice that in our usual schools we don't know what means probability, which is very important for our Yeah, we don't study, but it's something very important for everyone. In our age also, it is very important.
And in your chat, is that someone physically sitting and replying to the questions, or it's somehow automated?
It is the tutor who knows all the answers, and the children can write, for example, yeah, now you can see, hi, it is our tutor. If you need our help, just send us a message and we will reply as soon as possible. It is support team. As well as one child write, hi guys, can you please help me find how to solve exercise number 15? And it is our tutor. Hi, Mark. My name is Lucy Charity. And here, certainly, okay, sorry.
Would you like me to add Einstein to your chat?
Einstein?
Yeah.
What do you mean by saying Einstein?
Yes, he will be teaching children mathematics.
Uh,
No?
no.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so by the way, I wanted to ask about the probability because what age are you targeting? I assume you are targeting like US market.
Yeah, sure. I target US market, but I have the thought to translate all the system into Armenian because there are many children who are interested in, and I am interested in too. The
No,
probability.
I mean, do you have a target
Yeah, the target
age?
is US market.
Age.
Target age is the children in school, as well as I think everyone who interested.
And did you make a research like as we discussed, like in Armenian schools, you don't
Yeah.
study probability. So in US schools, they study from which class, for example?
I think since 5th grade.
5th grade, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a great idea actually. I think it can work really. The only thing is that usually we are commenting that the pricing is too high. In this case, I think I
yeah.
need to comment that the pricing is too low for annual subscription
Okay.
because you are going to have a live tutor who is going to support
Yeah.
the children. If you are launching in US, I assume they are going to be like Americans, not locals. Or maybe you can try with locals that know really good English because
yeah,
it will be much cheaper for you. But still, there will be a lot of costs because if you are going to provide like 24/7 support, etc. So someone needs to sit there. So it's going to be costly. So
Yeah.
you can increase, I think, up to
Yeah.
$30 or something. You need to calculate, but $7.99 is very, very low for 12 months for this kind of services because in any product, when there is a like live assistance. In this case, it's quite expensive, so you can
Yeah, I will improve it.
do a research, but it's a great idea, thanks.
Thank you too. That's all. Do you have questions? Yeah.
So, while the jury performs its duty, have you done any research on how much your competitors are earning by any chance? I mean, their sales.
Yeah.
Good. Didn't expect that.
Here you can see the competitors.
Rarely it's happening.
Yeah. It,
I mean,
here
how
is
much money
stock
they make?
probability,
Yeah?
which is very celebrated in USA, and it is not free. Also, they have the other functions. Here you can see probability, and also here you can say how to know the probability, or for example, gaming probability,
Okay.
the gaming or football. But as our application for students, I don't use it in my startup.
Okay, all right. So you think it's a market that has, let's say, some monetary potential for you?
Maybe.
Well, I hope. Okay. Interesting. There are many different angles you can go with that same concept. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
will
very
give you just one advice. You can have a look on their pricing, like what kind of packages they have. And if you will be able to find, just find data about active users, like how many active users they have. You will be able to calculate like what's their revenue approximately. So you'll understand if it's profitable or no. But if not, if it still has a like education and social component, and you will be able to find some funding for the project. So.
Thank you.
So, next one, in my grandparents' home. All right. So you need a microphone and the clicker, and you can study over there or here. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm RP and I'm representing a guest house in my grandparents' home. This is an intimate guest house in Lori Zoragyur, which is not so far from the regional center, only 30 kilometers from Venezuela, and it is intended to make the guests recall the brightest moments of the brightest moments of the guest's childhood. And the guest house comprises 4 large themed rooms with an extraordinary variety of Armenian antique furniture and art. And it also offers a bespoke room service menu with Armenian traditional food, and the particularity of the service is that it suggests both active and passive relaxation. So the activities will be on service package, by which the guests will get to know about the services that the guest house suggests, and the guest house suggests, and the service package also includes offerings of the guests will choose a driver and a tour guide for themselves, and the active relaxation, the village is so gorgeous, and its landscape is mountainous, but there are also valleys over there, so the guests will have an opportunity to paraglide with the help of a specialist, and also hiking up the mountains. Another thing is that rivers Doraget and Debet are running near the village, and the guests will have an opportunity of rafting with the help of a specialist again, and also fishing, why not, and horseback riding. There are many wild fields in the village, and the guests will have an opportunity to ride horses. And passive relaxation is the art studio. I decided to change our stud into a small art studio, so that the guests will paint or make clay pottery with the help of Stella Akelian, who is here, and she is an artist and my team member. And another thing is baking lavash. So all the Armenians know that our lavash is not just bread, but also an element of culture, and has cultural significance in the life of Armenians. So I decided to include this service too. They will bake lavash in Toronto, which is the house of Tonir. So this is all. And chiefly my team members are my family members, so they will help me a lot. And this is contact information about me. So thank you. This is all.
Thanks a lot. One question, like, what's your strategy, like, of entering market? Because basically